He collects all things. He is the collector of all things.
Hello everyone, this is Collector of All Things, and today I have for you another watch from my collection. This is the Edox reference number 10302, the Chronorally, and this happens to be my only quartz watch. It is a Swiss quartz, and I really picked it because not necessarily its history or that I'm into the WRC, the World Rally Championship. I picked it because I really liked the design of the watch itself. I felt it spoke directly to me. Let's talk about the box to start with. Hard to tell, maybe you noticed it right away, but this is actually a racing seat right here. So the watch is sitting within a racing seat. The newer versions of this watch, if you were to order it today, does not come with this actual case. It comes with their newer case. So Edox, their design is an hourglass. I'm just going to lift up the lid to show you. So you'll see here that you have their emblem, and that's the hourglass emblem. So their new boxes are actually the hourglass. They're made out of black, and you pull it out. But this one here, really, this one spoke to me, this case. I love the way that they had a little bit of fun with it. It displays the watch really nice, and it's really eye-catching. Now, if we take the watch out, let's just pull it out of the case right here. And just before that, I'm going to put it on the side here, show you something else that's really neat. If you lift it up all the way, it actually pulls out the instruction manual. I'll get that in there, as you can see right there. So that's pretty neat. They have that little shelf underneath here that comes out. There's a cord in the back that actually pulls it out when you lift and lower the lid, which I thought was a neat touch. So the watch itself, we'll just take it off it's not quite a cushion. This is like a foam material. So that too is pretty neat way to store your watch and make it look good. It is on a rubber strap, and we'll just take it out here. It's a fairly big watch. It's a 45 millimeter watch. And we'll put the cushion back inside, and we'll back this up a little bit. And there you have it. Look at that. We'll just get the focus in here. Look at that beautiful dial. So you have the carbon fiber in the background there, as you can see. The neat, we'll move it around a little bit so you can see. It's really nice how it catches the light. And this is the Chronorally, so it's a chronograph. You have the little sub dials right here, and you can see that your seconds are ticking away right here. So it's not the main hand, that's your second hand, that's actually your timer. And what really spoke to me about this watch, well, the design, when you look at it, of course, it's a striking design. It's a very big watch, 45 millimeter. But I like this red button, this red pusher right there. It looked like a stopwatch, which is basically what it's supposed to be mimicking, right? So when you click it, let's give it a click and see what happens. So now I've started it, and you can see the timing function has actually started. And it's going to tick away. They do make an automatic version of this watch. I got this one at a ridiculously good price. This was a battery-powered one, like I said. Since I was going for the design, it didn't affect me. Usually I like getting the mechanical version of it. But for this one, I was willing to go quartz. And I said, you know what? It's always nice to have at least one quartz in the collection. It is sapphire crystal. And if you look at the detailing inside, they did such a great job. You have the Edox insignia, like I said, the hourglass with their name, and then you have Chronorally written in red underneath, which is really well done. And as this timer goes around, it's going to obviously time your minutes. So right here you have your minutes up to 30 minutes. And then, of course, if you want to stop it, now this is a Swiss Ronda movement. So if you want to stop it, you can reset it, and it does that beautiful sweeping around that you see right there, which is really cool. Modern chronographs, being mechanical, they'll just pop back up, but this one actually does that whole sweep around. That's another thing that I really like. It's something that my car does when I start it up. It'll sweep the gauges, and I just love that. Now on the side, you have WRC. This is not a limited edition. Their limited editions will have a limited edition plaque, which will have the number on it. But I think that's really a nice touch. It's quite a substantial watch, stainless steel. It feels solid, it feels durable in the hand. It has these, I mean, huge buttons. You know, the crown. Look at this. This is just like has their little hourglass insignia, which is great. Very easy to move around. It pops out. It is hackable. If you pull it all the way out, it will stop. It is not a screw down crown, but it's not something that you would normally go swimming with. I wouldn't swim with this watch. Everything about this watch has to do with a car. So you have the tachometer. You have, if you look also, I mean, with the carbon fiber, the metal, how it's made. If you look also at the rubber strap, it is the design of the tire. So you have, look at that. That's just, it's such a really neat, playful design. If you look inside too, you have here, it's actually, let's see if we can get it in. It says official timing partner. And then on the other side, you have the FIA World Rally Championship written right inside on the rubber strap. That's a neat. And then of course, when you look at the back, you look here, I'll get that out of the way. I'm just covering up the little individual number for the watch. On the back, you have basically, this is a mag wheel. And then you have the tire around it, which I thought was a really neat, again, playful, really fun. On the outside, you have sapphire crystal, Swiss made by Edox. You have the reference number, and then you have the serial number that I'm covering right there. So I think that's really, really neat. On the actual rubber itself, it says dust resistant and water resistant to 100 meters. Now, like I said, it's not something that I would swim with. It says it's 100 meters. Not being a screw down crown, I mean, it probably is, but I'm not gonna actually try it. Official WRC watch. On the back, they are, as opposed to the screw down back, case back, it's individual screws. Just a really fun, cool watch to wear. To see it on the wrist gives you an idea of the actual size. So if we look at lug to lug, I'm borderline. I mean, it's starting to creep up, but it still stays within my wrist, so it's fine. But it's quite a huge watch. Now, this watch was actually designed. If you can see, the strap is fairly big. It's actually designed to be worn over gloves. So if you're actually rallying, you can wear your driving gloves and actually wear it over your gloves. Something else too is it's such a substantial watch that if you look at right here, the buckle. It's a massive buckle. I think it's the biggest buckle I've seen. I know on any of my watches, that's for sure. I mean, look at that. It's quite a, I would say, a macho watch, if you want to call it. So I like the playfulness of it. I like the fun they had with it. It's definitely something that you can see from far away, and it's a lot of fun. So it adds a different dynamic to my watch collection. As you can see right here, these white indices going all the way around, and the hands, it's actually got a loom. Definitely a cool piece. I feel it's really, really well made, and I don't think you can go wrong with this piece. Well, that's a quick review of my Edox Chronorally. I really hope you enjoyed what you've seen, and if you have, please leave a like. And if you have any comments, I'd love to hear them. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed and you like what you see, click that subscribe button. Well, it's been a lot of fun. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.